Hey everybody, welcome back to Gideon Stuff. Today we're going to be taking a look at this guy inside him. This isn't a review. I'm just wanting to see if we can take this guy apart and de-assist him. So, it's the CRKT, I believe that's pronounced Tueto? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, yeah, so this is a new for 2021 model from CRKT, and it's using CRKT's new assist system. And so what I'm wondering is if I can de-assist this knife. So CRKT's new system is supposed to be very smooth with a bias towards closure, which, you know, with a spring-assisted knife, one of the things that a lot of people don't like about them is that they're a little bit hard to close. So this guy is definitely very smooth. This assist is definitely different from other assists I've tried out there, you know, Speed Safe or whatnot. This is different. It feels a lot different. It's running on bearings with the spring assist. This thing thwacks. I mean, wow, that thing fires out. However, the bias towards closure isn't exactly what I thought it would be. And this lock bar is a little bit stiff. So you can see, as we start to close it, we have resistance, 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 all the way to here, and then the blade kind of gets sucked into the handle, which, you know, is a little bit different, but I mean, man, that is stiff up till just that point. I was kind of expecting this assist to be, I'm not sure what I was expecting, but, I mean, as far as assists go, it's not bad. It is unique. It is different. And, I mean, I'm going to toot my own horn here for a little bit. Before CRKT did this, I always kind of thought it'd be cool to put ball bearings in a spring-assisted knife as well. And then when CRKT did it this year, I was like, oh, good thinking. That should make it easy to de-assist this knife, because it does feel like it has a pretty strong detent. So hopefully that'll mean that it still flips. One of the reasons I want to de-assist it is this flipper tab is so sharp. And, you know, I just want to see if I can de-assist it. The spring, like I said, absolutely thwacks. I mean, this guy's got a fair bit of recoil. I mean, that thing really, really flies out of there. I think this is a beautiful design, and it's kind of unique. We have internal stop pins, which, where I put my flashlight, there he is. Maybe you can see in there. Yeah, there you go. The G10 is nice, like the clip. CRKT's been doing a really good job with their clips lately, and I do like how they've been doing these accents at the end. In fact, I have another knife laying around here that has kind of the same deal. There we go. So, yeah, it's a Jesper Voxnays design. Very, very comfortable on hand. Love the blade shape. Blade steel, but yeah. So, we will take this guy apart, see if we can de-assist him, look inside, and see exactly what we're dealing with here. All right. Let's go ahead and do it. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I think should be fairly straightforward. I think we've only got to deal with the pivot and this screw back here. Yeah, so only 2 screws. That's awesome. I believe that's going to be T8 and T6. Yep, pivot is T8. Let's open her up so that she doesn't fly open on me. This is my first disassembly under a camera ever, so we'll see how this goes. And I will say I'm a little bit disappointed. I recently moved. I'm in the process of still kind of moving a little bit, and I have no idea where my Loctite or pivot lube is. So I might miss those a little bit here, but I didn't want to wait till I found them, so let's go ahead and do this. A little bit of blue Loctite on there. Not a problem. Before we pump that other side out, let's go ahead and take that back screw off. I'm glad this thing's not stuck together. Oops. Come on out of there. Come on. All right, so there's our spring, and wow, that's pretty heavy-duty spring, actually. So it does look like it's just a pretty basic assist. And yeah, so this scale is held on with these two screws here, which I thought might be a possibility. A little bit of gunk in there. G10 shavings. Okay, so honestly, this is really all the disassembly we have to do. Clean that off a little bit. Yeah, so this should be it if we want to deassist. Interesting. All right, keep that spring over there where I can find it again. So it actually does seem like this knife is built towards being able to be easily deassisted. So I'm pretty, and easily reassisted too if you want to. I don't think it'd be too hard to do that. Yeah. First disassembly under a camera. Might take a little getting used to. Come over here. Off screen, I am screwing the pivot in. Alright, well actually, let's see here. We've got a little bit of a... What's going on here? Oh, there we go. There's a little bit of a... there's a little pin that the scale slips down onto. Okay, so we have our knife reassembled. And deassisted. Yeah, probably does need some lube. I probably do need to go get some lube. Maybe even take him apart a little bit more and look at the bearings better. But that was easy. That was a very easy deassist. And that was probably one of the nicest and most successful deassists I have ever done. I am pretty impressed. Wow. You know, this was a smart move by CRKT. Making this cool assist. And actually, let's see if I can tighten the pivot just a hair. No, loosen it up. This was a smart move by CRKT. with this new assist system. Wow. And now, yeah, I really do want to find my lube. But, wow, I'm impressed. Yeah, this is very neat. Very, very neat. Some of my tools away. I think this was just an outstanding move by CRKT. And right now, it's not the strongest flipper. But I mean, it's an unassisted flipper with a good enough action. You know, not the best action. But very rarely, when de-assisting a knife, do you get it this good. This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm very, very happy with this. Very happy. I think CRKT has... Well, this is really something they can flex on. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is my favorite spring-assisted system. I'm not sure if they have a name for it, but you know, that's awesome. And one thing when taking this guy apart that I was worried about was, you can see there it says it's running on the IKBS. And IKBS is, I was wondering if it's really IKBS in there, because, you know, IKBS is the loose bearings, but sometimes CRKT puts IKBS on knives that have a caged bearing system. And I think these ones are caged. I think. But honestly, I didn't have to go into the pivot. I didn't have to fix or adjust anything in the pivot or the detent to de-assist this guy. And this is very, very cool. And if I ever want to re-assist this guy, I can do that right away. Man, this is a beefy spring. Wow, I like this. This is awesome. This is very unique. And, you know, that's what CRKT is known for, is uniqueness. And they don't disappoint here at all. In fact, I am very, very impressed. This is awesome. Making a spring-assisted knife that, even when the assist was in there, this was a very different spring assist than what you're used to. It's very smooth, very powerful. Very, very powerful. It does feel different than other spring assists. And then the fact that you can de-assist it so easily is nice. And mine, I can probably get it running better once I find where my knife lube went. But for right now, wow. And that's all I can say. It was so easy. Take out this screw, pull the spring out, and you're done. You have a de-assisted knife. And since it's already on the ball bearings and the detent, I think that's one of the things that made it fire so hard as a spring-assisted knife, is that detent does seem like it's pretty serious. And as I'm using this guy, it's wearing in as I'm using him as a manual. This is very nice. Well done, CRKT. Well done. This is awesome. This is different. This is neat, and this is very nice. I'm very, very impressed. You know, I've done de-assists in the past, and there was always, after you de-assist a knife, you know, there's always, I ended up, you know, either messing with the detent or trying to fix things in the pivot. You know, I try and swap out Teflon washers with bronze. Or this was the smoothest de-assist I have ever done, and I cannot tell you enough how fun this was. This is actually really fun. So if you like assists, you have an assist. If you don't like assists, you can get a great design like this knife. What drew me to this knife was the design. And I'm not big on assists. I can take that sucker out. Very, very happy with this. Very happy. And again, if I ever want to be assisted, if I ever want to be assisted again, I can throw this back. Very pleased with that. Very pleased. So, yeah. Now all I've got to do is carry this guy for a little bit longer, and I will get a review out in a while. Wow, very pleased. This might be one of my new favorite CRKT. In fact, this might be my favorite CRKT. Interesting. All right, well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was helpful. If you're not already, go ahead and subscribe, and go ahead and like and comment on this video, and I will see you in the next one. I'm out.